Alright, hello, sorry, there's a distraction in the last video. Alright, so we'll continue. We finish here. This type of platform has been a project that has been searched for. I don't like that we say has and has. This type of platform has been a highly searched a highly searched project since the start of the internet. Period. Okay, you're talking about it's been very popular to search this. They look for an easy way to have access. Who does? Okay, we try not to use they, it, she, or he without first saying what that he, she, or it is, or they, in this example. I can't just say she likes to eat. She likes to go on Khan Academy or something, okay? I can't just say this without having first mentioned who she is. Yeah, we practice writing sentences like this in English, but first you could say like Jessica, what is the last name? Jessica Smith likes to go on Khan Academy, and then in the next sentence you can say she spends a lot of time, okay? So we can use she because we already know who she is, but to not continue using she, then you can switch it up. Smith, because we already said Smith before, we can continue. Smith also continues. Okay, that way we have varied beginning of sentences. Okay, fantastic. So with that in mind, people look for an easy way to have access to large amounts of information. For example, to large amounts of information. Because, comma, we don't need the second comma here. And I don't think we even need the first one. I believe if we connect sentences with because, we don't really need to have commas. So people look for an easy way to have access to large amounts of information because the tasks that are marked from the secondary level. Okay, here, this is Spanish to English translation. Like tareas que son marcadas, we don't say marcadas, we say assigned. Okay, so the tasks that are assigned, and then in higher education. In higher education, we do not say secondary level. Secondary level, we'll rarely use it. More commonly, for example, if you say something about secondary school, I don't know why my brain tells me, oh, middle school. Okay, which is not what you are trying to say here. So, I'll stop talking. The tasks that are assigned in higher education, because tasks that are assigned in higher education are very large and heavy. I would like this to be like have vocabulary enhancers, so again, I would suggest thesaurus.com. I like it. So instead of very large, huge, which we could still make huge and heavy, or, this doesn't sound well together. So, like I said, thesaurus. Perfect. This means that to have a better order in our tasks and a lot of storage for those tasks, because the tasks that are marked are very large and heavy. Okay, so we obviously are repeating a lot of things here. So we'll delete some of it. Let's delete this for now. Okay, are huge and heavy. This means that to have a better order in our tasks and storage. Okay, so you want to say that it's better to order them, right? So, because the tasks that are assigned, and let's just say projects maybe, that are assigned in higher education are huge and heavy. These platforms also allow people to organize their work better. I don't like this, how it's said, but let's continue. in the interest of time. So, with these problems, many companies and people have looked for a way to solve this problem and creating different problems to store and process tasks. Qualify. I don't know why this is here. Okay. Many companies have looked for a way to solve this problem and have created different platforms to store and process tasks. Okay, so I believe I mentioned this in another video, not this one specifically, but this would be an infinitive of purpose. So why have people created different platforms? And then the answer is to store and process tasks. So that's why we have to store instead of to storing, okay? Which you did correctly, so congrats. So with these problems, many companies and people have looked. So with which problems? I would like a better connection. Because here we're talking about why it's good, so it's not really a problem. And then we mention with these problems. Okay, so to just take that away but kind of keep the same idea, with these ideas in mind, many companies and people have looked for a way to solve this problem and have created different platforms to store and process tasks. And before you didn't have a period here, it just continued. This is how platforms like Schoology arise, just to mention some types of examples. Drive is a specialized platform. We need to split this up. So, with these ideas in mind, many companies and people have looked for a way to solve this problem and have created different platforms to store and process documents. Let's just say documents and files. To process files. To store and process files. We can think of better ways. But anyways, we'll continue. Think about it. This is how platforms like Schoology or Google Drive arise. Again, we have this, this. Let's try to vary our sentences. So again, we could like use as a result. And there's more. There's like other transitions to use instead of just as a result that are very similar. So we can look that up and just kind of vary our sentence beginnings. As a result, platforms like Schoology, capitalized because it's a thing, or Google Drive together, I think, have come to be, okay, or have arisen. All right. Just to mention some example types, Drive is a specialized platform. Okay, some example types, I don't know what you mean. I know what you're trying to say, but some example types makes me think like, oh, I should mention more Schoology, more Google Drive. But here you continue to talk about what Google Drive does. So, because we've already mentioned Google Drive in this last sentence, then we can just continue. Drive is a specialized platform for the storage of files in large quantities. That also allows people to share files that they have, because you're talking about the people, that they have to any of their folders. All right, Drive is a specialized platform for the storage. So because we talk about Drive specifically, we can even like make its own paragraph. Okay, I'm gonna combine this, and remember, structure a paragraph, you indent. Okay, but that's more of an aesthetic thing. So this type of platform has been a highly searched project since the start of the internet. This type of educational platform, all right, has been a highly searched project since the start of the internet. So here we have, it's been a highly searched project. Do we continue to talk about how it's highly searched? No. So we can think of a better topic sentence that gives our reader an idea of what will this next paragraph be about. Kind of like here, Drive is a specialized platform, and then you talk about Drive. Also, I would suggest to talk more about Google Drive. Pretend that your reader has never used Google Drive and be very specific. Okay, something that a lot of people have used is like Word, like the Office packet or whatever. So you could say like, Google Drive is very similar to Microsoft Word. It includes also like a parallel to Excel, which is known as Sheets in Google Drive, etc., etc. So you can really be specific on Google Drive. Although, if you think about it, like Google Drive is a very like different platform from like Khan Academy. So just suggestions. Remember, split this up, and that is it for right now.